Hi guys, so it is Saturday morning again and I am ready to go yard sailing. Just a first note, I did buy a new phone mount since I don't know where my other one got to. I'm not currently using it, but I will once I start getting out here and shopping and all of that good stuff. I'm not feeling the greatest, but I have to get out and see if I can find anything. I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that I don't feel sick while I am out, so I'm just crossing my fingers. But yeah, I'm excited. It is Memorial Day weekend, so there's not a whole lot of yard sales because of that, because people have plans. They go on little mini vacations. I live on the East Coast, so a lot of people tend to go to the beach and stuff like that. So there's not a whole lot of yard sales, but when I was looking for yard sales last night, I happened upon one at a church in a different town. I've never been to the church yard sale. It said there was going to be 50 plus vendors, so I thought I'd give that one a whirl. But the first one we're going to is actually further out than that one. That's the only thing I don't like about yard selling, is when they're like so spread apart. But this one is advertised as they have cosmetics and high-end purses like Coach and Kate Spade and Michael Kors. It was yesterday as well, so I don't know. It might be picked through, but if the prices are really high, I might find some stuff. So let's get there and see what they got. Hi guys, so I am currently now at this church sale, so I'm excited to get out of the car and see what I find. I stopped at that first sale that had the purses and the cosmetics, and I did find a couple of things, and I did want to show you guys real quick. This was the Coach bag that I picked up. It was $25 and I really like it. So we're gonna get out here at this church and see if we can find some more goodies today.
I said there's a dog up. Let's see if it smells them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah? That's a first for needing that.
With a little thing to put on your neck. Smell it, honey. Make sure you like the scent. Which one is that? Is that cotton candy? Caramel. This smells good.
It almost smells like coffee.
It smells, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's actually got some pictures in it.
I'm not sure of that one.
Yeah.
Did you get a caramel smell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. And it has the little linear is what they call them. They put around their neck. Where would this go? That you would just pass it to something, to purse or wherever she wanted. You want the one with the necklace? Excuse me. That one's strawberry. This one, yeah. On your neck.
$4.75.
No,
you already got some.
And you're done. You're done for the day, no matter what that girl wants.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was great. And I'll tell you, it's just fabulous. What do you got? You got 5 there, and your bill was $40. I owe you a quarter.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Bye, sweetheart. Everything in that box is 50 cents.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. That's a backpack. Angry Bird is a backpack. Yeah. Sure, man. Nope, yeah, hold on. Yeah. Let's do this. Let me see how it looks. There he is. Here he is. Big Bird is, Angry Bird is 5. These are 3.
No, you.
Yeah, I know. Everyone does. Angry Bird is very popular.
You ain't getting. You want that? Are you sure?
Oh, that's adorable. Just in case you don't want to get him dirty, because he's got 3 small feet. Yeah. Yeah. You. Oh, no. But it doesn't No, but your daughter's working. It's 4:50. I know.
They're so cute. Felt chicken legs.
I think he's just a decoration, just to show that there's Legos here.
There's a small one for the Tart on the other side of Tupperware.
Oh, over here. Let's go look over here.
You do reenacting?
Yep, I do
That's awesome.
Civil War reenacting. I did medieval. It was more medieval slash early medieval, and I did sparring as well.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
I have a friend that does it as well.
I know they're pretty, okay. You guys have any kiddos that'll be interested in a day camp? We're doing a day.
Thank you, ladies. I'll be back.
Oh my gosh, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. The bunny hutch. How adorable is that? Look at the graphics on it. That is so stinking cute. Oh my goodness.
That never happens on flea markets, though.
We always. Come to look around. That's it. I just have to find.
A donation, whatever your heart tells you you want to get.
It all goes to help our missions.
Yep. Hi, Karen. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Okay. Now your coffee. You're not going to give it up.
My first cup, Karen.
I'm proud of you, Dad. That's quite an accomplishment.
Yes, it is. Because usually I get up and have a cup of coffee and sit on my boots and watch the news. Those are all cram stuff. Oh, you're fine. You're donating the food? Yes. Why, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, too. You need any help, please? Don't hesitate to ask.
Are you working there? It doesn't matter. And it helps with the belt. It doesn't help to lose your pants in the midst.
Hey, your mama.
Can I pet your dog?
Yes, we put your hand out. She's usually pretty good.
Hi. Aww, so sweet. Thank you. Alright guys, so I am back from yard sailing. I started to not feel so good again, so I came home and I just decided to do my haul here in my room since I bought everything inside. So I'm just gonna go through everything that I found today. I only went to 2 actual yard sales and then the yard sale at the church. So 3 altogether, and I still found a lot of great things. So I'll start with the first sale that I went to, and I mentioned that the advertisement said they had cosmetics and purses. It said they had Michael Kors, Kate Spade, and Coach. Did not see any Michael Kors or Kate Spade purses there. They had it Friday as well, so I don't know if maybe some of those purses had sold. But I did buy one of them, and the one that I chose was this one right here, this Coach bag, and it is just has a leopard print. It's just a really nice shopper kind of tote, nice size, and just has 2 carrying handles here on the top, and then the little Coach emblem here, and then the inside is just really big and roomy. Like, you could fit a ton of stuff in here. Oops, I actually have something else laying in there. And then, let's see, it also, on the inside, has like the little Coach emblem here and the little fobby thing there. And this was $25. I thought that was a really good deal. I just loved the look of this. I loved the size and the print. I don't have any leopard print purses, and I just thought this would look really cute with, heck, I think it would look cute with what I'm wearing today. So even like using this, since it's such a large like shopper kind of tote, I think you could even like really use it almost like as like a beach bag or something, or you know what I mean, just something like that other than just a purse. Like, it has multiple uses. So I got that for $25. They also had a couple others, but I didn't buy any of those. I did like the brown leather one that was $30, but I didn't purchase that. But also at that sale, I did get these Juicy Couture flip-flops, and they're just black. They say Juicy there at the bottom, and also right here along the toe thong part. These were $2, and I tried them on while I was there, and they seemed pretty comfortable. I like just wearing these, like I'll keep them right at my front door in the foyer, and then like when I'm going to take my dog outside or going to get the mail, I just like slipping them on, especially when I come home from work, because I have to wear steel-toed shoes at work, and one of the first things I do is take those suckers off and whip off my socks, because I prefer being barefoot in the summertime. So that's where these are going to go. So, and then they also had some makeup there, and I did pick out 2 things. The first thing I got was this Lorac Eyeshadow, or Lorac, I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce that, and it's in the shade Sapphire. So here's what that looks like. It's just a very dark blue. This looks brand new. I don't think this was ever used. It was 25 cents. I'm not going to swatch it just in case I decide to sell it or something like that, since it's never been used. So this isn't typically a shade that I would wear per se, but that was 25 cents. And then I also picked up this Sephora palette. It was called the Sun Bleached Filter palette, and it looks like this. And this has, let's see, it looks like they're all eyeshadows, and it's in a compact. Now this has been used. They're all neutral shades. It has been used, but eyeshadow is pretty easy to sanitize with some rubbing alcohol, which is what I'm going to do. And I don't have a problem using something like this, especially when I see who I'm buying it from kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I personally don't have a problem with it if I can sanitize it. So that was 25 cents. So then I stopped at a garage sale and I got 3 things there. The first thing I picked up was this clutch, which just looks like this. It looks like a envelope, really, almost like a, gosh, what would you call that? Like galvanized metal. And then it has like zipper detailing all along the edges. And it's a pink interior, and you can see here it says It Brushes for Ulta. So it would have come originally with makeup brushes, some It Cosmetics makeup brushes. So this was 25 cents. It would be a cute makeup bag or just like a cute clutch or something like that. This is something that I will probably put aside possibly for like to do like a yard sale haul giveaway. So I thought that was really cute and in new condition. Then also from the lady, I purchased 2 bars of Scentsy Tarts. So the first one I got is blueberry cheesecake, and these are brand new, and oh my god, I think I only have one other Scentsy wax tart. It's like an apple, some sort of apple scent. These smell so good, blueberry cheesecake. Both of these scents though, I feel are more like fall kind of smells. And the other one was mandarin toffee treat, and this one, oh, this one smells so good too. It almost has like a caramel kind of undertone to it. Oh, so lovely and perfect for fall. So these were $1 a piece, which I thought was a good deal. I don't know what Scentsy retails for, but I'm sure it's pricey. So after those 2 sales, I actually had to go home because apparently when I left the house this morning, I took both my set of keys as well as my boyfriend's set of keys. So he didn't have his keys, so he couldn't go anywhere, and I had to run back home. But thankfully, I wasn't far from home. I hadn't gone out of town yet at that point. I had just come from that yard sale that was still in my town. So I went to the church sale that was out of town, and I found some really nice things there as well. I purchased this Bath & Body Works Wallflowers. This is just a, you know, the wallflower unit, and then it comes with one of the scent bulbs. And this is in Fresh Balsam, and it was $1. So I got that, and I feel like anytime I find candles or like scents and stuff like that, it's always Christmas or fall scents. It's really hard for me to find like summer kind of fragrances, which is fine because in all honesty, I tend to burn candles and stuff like that more so in the warmer months than I do in the summer. In the summer, I just like to open the windows and smell fresh air other than, you know what I mean, like actually burning a candle. So got that for $1. And from the same lady, I purchased this Mixed Berry Tart Philosophy Body Lotion. This smells so freaking good. Oh my goodness. It's sweet, but fruity, sweet fruity with a slight like tardiness to it. It smells amazing. It's not sealed or anything like that. I used some already. And I love the smell of it, and it feels really nice too. So this was $1. She had great prices on her stuff. Also from her, I got these Cole Haan men's loafers. These are brand spanking new. And they look like this. They are actually my boyfriend's size, but he does not like them. He says they're not really his style. So I'm going to be selling them. They were $5, which is an amazing deal for Cole Haan to begin with. And when I picked them up, the lady was saying they belonged to her son, and she's like, he has to have the most expensive stuff. Apparently he sells Porsches for a living. So yeah, I bought those for $5. I wish he had more of his stuff for sale there, but I'll take those for $5. Then the last thing I bought from her was this Bodom Bistro electric coffee grinder. It just looks like this. The original price, she paid $43 for it at JCPenney, but I paid $3 for it. She said she used it like once or twice, but she's like, she said she's too lazy to actually grind her coffee, so she's just been buying ground. I've never actually owned a coffee grinder. I don't buy the beans because, well, you know, I always get the grounds as well. So I don't know. Hopefully I won't be that lazy, but I could foresee myself being that lazy. We'll see if I use it or not. I figured for $3 though, if I don't really use it much, I'm not really wasting a whole lot. But she did use it a couple of times, so I do have to clean it. There was still some like coffee grounds on it out here. But she did say that she plugged it in and tried it before she stuck it out at the yard sale. She said it does work, but it definitely like needs a little bit of cleaning. You can kind of see some coffee grounds still in there, but yeah, so we'll see how that works. Like I said, I've never had one before, so we'll just try it out. If anyone owns one or is familiar with this brand, you'll have to let me know if it's a good brand or not. I would think at that price it would be like the original price, but not sure. I also found this isn't from her, this was from a different table. I found this Lip Smacker Starburst Lip Balm set, and this was $1, brand new in the pouch. I love Lip Smackers. Lip Smackers is like my favorite lip balm. They're just so much fun, remind me of being a kid. So anytime I see them, especially vintage ones, which I don't know if these would be considered vintage or not. I don't think so. These are from 2010, so they're not that old, but there are some vintage lip smackers that go for a lot of money on eBay. But this one has, let's see, the flavors are Aztec Punch, Royal Berry Punch, Baja Dragon Fruit, Mango Melon, Strawberry Watermelon, and Strawberry Banana. Ooh, the Strawberry Banana sounds so good. So I thought that was a great deal for $1. I do have quite the Lip Smacker collection, so they will go into my Lip Smacker collection. There was one man who had a box of records and they were all free. Like, I had to ask him, I was like, are these seriously free? I was like, are you sure you don't want money for them? Because sometimes I feel really weird digging through the free boxes and not like buying something from somebody, but he was like, no, they're free. So I picked up 4 of them. My hands were full, and I thought, you know, after I go through them, I went and I took my bag back to my car because my hands were full with other stuff I had purchased. By the time I got back, someone had taken the entire box. So I'm glad I did get what I got. And I got 3 Kitty Wells records. This one is called Guilty Street. So I believe she is a country singer. My uncle has tons and tons of records, and his favorite is like older country. So I don't know if he has these or not yet. I'm probably going to give them a listen first, and if I like them, then I might keep them. But if they're not really my thing, then I will probably pass them along to him. When he was down for Christmas, I ended up giving him one of my records because I know he really likes them. This one is also Kitty Wells. I'm not sure exactly what that's called, or if it's like a self-titled album. And then this one is Christmas Day with Kitty Wells. And most of my records are kind of Christmas related. It's what I like to listen to on my record player. I just like Christmas records and just weird stuff. I like just weird stuff. So my record collection isn't very big. I'm not always in the mood to look at records, in all honesty. I don't play my record player like super duper often, but I do love Christmas music. So I did find this an old-fashioned Christmas. This is a whole collection from Reader's Digest. And I have like 2 other of these kind of collection type records. I'm not sure which ones I have, but now I have an old-fashioned Christmas. So this comes with 6 different records in here, and they're just chock full of the really awesome older Christmas songs. So I'm really excited about that find. And for free, you can't beat it. I mean, at the thrift store, the records are pretty cheap to begin with, but the ones like this that are kind of like like a larger collection type thing are usually like maybe $2.97. So for free, I will take it. So I'm glad I found those before someone took off with the entire box. Then, like I said, this yard sale was at a church, and then there were a couple of tables that were just for the church specifically, and then anything you bought was by donation, so you could pay whatever you wanted to for everything. And I'm not gonna say what I paid. I paid well, but I don't want anyone judging me for what I paid, because I'm sure there's going to be some people that would say something like rude along the lines of like, you know, you should have paid more or something like that. So I'm just going to keep that to myself, to what I paid, but I know in my heart I paid well for what I purchased. So we'll just leave it at that. But I did get quite a bit of stuff, and I have everything packed into this really large vintage Gitano floral duffel bag. How wonderful is this? This just screams 90s to me. I absolutely love it. This is perfect for using for vacation, since it's so large. You can easily use it as like a duffel for your luggage and stuff like that, like when you're just like taking a trip to the beach or something. I know these large duffels, especially the vintage ones, I could probably get a good bit for this. I haven't decided if I'm selling it yet though, because I really like it. So I got that, and then I got everything inside. So we're just gonna go through what all I stuffed in there. I found some really nice things there. So I ended up picking 5 pairs of jeans. These are just Lee Riders mid-rise skinny jeans. So I bought these all, I wasn't sure if they were going to fit or anything like that. I did try one pair on, and they fit okay. I plan on wearing these to work, because I've been wearing like my good pants to work, and I work around chemicals, and I end up getting holes in all of my clothes and ruining all of my clothes. So I got these specifically to wear to work, so I don't have to wear my nice pants to work anymore. Threw those in the bag. I threw this in my bag. I was so excited for this. These are vintage Tupperware, and they are this super awesome apple green color. So these are the Tupperware measuring cups, and my mom had a set of orange ones. I'm pretty sure they're still at her house. So I need to, I doubt my dad's gonna ever use them, so I should bring them up. But yeah, they just reminded me of my mother. So I got those, and then it also came with the matching spoons, and the measuring spoons. And again, she had the orange ones. And then it came with this thing, and I think you hang it up somehow, and then you just like hang your whatchamacallits from it. This one doesn't have like the little clippy thing, or I guess you could kind of hang it like that maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. Like, I kind of want to keep them, but then I also feel like I don't really need them. I have measuring cups, I have measuring spoons, but we'll see. Okay, also there I found this little, it looks like a metal present, like Christmas present. It has like a green kind of bow at the top, and inside is a candle. And this is actually by White Barn, and is in the scent Tree. So again, all of like the candles and scents I find are Christmas and fall related. This smells so good. It smells just like a Christmas tree. So I was like, yeah, just try not to break it first, Michelle. So I was excited about that find. I also got this necklace. I thought this was really pretty and unique. So this is what it looks like at the end here. It just kind of has like a medallion pendant on it, and then this part is just kind of like a cording, really. And this is by Cookie Lee, if anyone is familiar with Cookie Lee jewelry. I think it's on the pricier side, and I just really like the look of it. I thought it was kind of unique looking, a little boho. So I put that in my bag. I found this vintage perfume. This is called Sophia, and it is by Cody. And I like picking up vintage perfume. This one was used quite a few times, but I have some other vintage perfumes that I've been wanting to put together like in a lot to sell on eBay. So I'm just gonna throw that in there with some other ones that I'm going to sell. I found this guy. I could not just let this sit. I have a problem when it comes to cute toys. Anything like just over the top cute. I have to save it. So I put this in here. I think it's supposed to be like an ice cream sandwich, possibly, or like a s'more or something. But this is a Num Nom. So this isn't vintage or anything like that, but so super cute. I fell in love, so I put that in my bag. Also, I found a couple other vintage things there. I got this. This is just a little, does everyone remember the raisins? The California raisins. This one is of the lady, and she's got a little boom box. It is so stinking cute. I love little vinyl PVC figures like that. It just reminds me of being a kid. I had so many of like just vinyl PVC figures. They were super popular. And then I got this sheet of 1987 Hallmark cards stickers, and they're of little puppies. There were 2 other sheets, but there were some stickers missing, and I kind of collect stickers. I have so many collections, it's ridiculous. But I kind of collect stickers, and I like collecting sheets, so full sheets. So I didn't put the used sheets in my bag. I just bought the one that was the full sheet. And then I got this thing, and I'm not entirely sure what it is. I feel like maybe it's some sort of protector to lay on like the bottom of a playpen or something along those lines. I'm thinking a playpen, like a vintage playpen, because this was obviously old. This looks like something that is definitely 80s to me. Like this screams like from me when I was a baby. But I absolutely fell in love with the print on this. If anyone knows like the exact name for this, let me know down in the comments, because obviously I don't have any use for it, so I would like to sell it, but I don't really know how to go about like describing it. But it's just kind of like this vinyl-y plastic material, and it's definitely, I would say, maybe it's like for a crib or something. But look at the, do you see the print on this? It is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love the print. It's adorable. I love just vintage and like kawaii type stuff. It says it was made in Taiwan, and then it says FHP. So I don't know, I'll have to see if I can find any information on that. But yeah, I couldn't get over the print. It was so adorable. Then I have 3 things to show that I got at another sale that I never hauled. The first one was a nail polish, and I purchased this when I got the, I want to say the Dooney and Burke wristlet that I hauled in one of my previous hauls. I actually purchased this nail polish at the same yard sale, and I found it in the bottom of my bag. I completely forgot about it. But it's just a Funky Fingers nail polish in, what's this called? I want to say it's called Fragile, but it's kind of rubbed off on the lettering, so I'm not sure. But it's definitely like a Christmas kind of themed sparkly nail polish. I like the Funky Fingers brand. You can buy it at Five Below. One of my favorite nail polishes is actually from this brand. It was called Sand and Stilettos or something like that. Mine's like, I think I had to throw it away because it was all dried up, but it was such a pretty color. So it's just like chunky. This one's just chunky red, green, and white glitters. So I thought that would be perfect for Christmas. And then last week we went to a market here in my town. they were having a rummage sale there. I didn't even realize it until we got there, and they were like packing everything up. They said I could still look around, and that was by donation as well. And again, I'm not gonna say exactly what I spent, but again, I gave a good bit, and I only bought like a couple of things. The first one were these soup bowls, and these are perfect for making like French onion soup in, and I'm obsessed with French onion soup. Like everywhere I go, if it's offered, I try it, and there are some places where I absolutely love their French onion soup, and some places that just don't make as good of a French onion soup. I'm kind of like becoming a French onion soup connoisseur. So I figured I would try to make it myself sometime, and I thought this would be like the perfect bowl. So I want to say it was a set of 4 or 5. I'm going to say 5. I just washed them the other day. They're downstairs. I just brought up one set upstairs so I could haul it. But the bowls are by McCoy Pottery, and they're all in really nice condition. This kind of styling, I don't know what year this is from. I'm going to say maybe 60s or 70s. I know my mom and my aunt both had a lot of pieces that resembled this. I actually have my mom's gravy boat that I use at Thanksgiving, and that kind of has the same design, but the gravy boat is made by a company called Hall, or at least that's what it says, like on the bottom it says Hall. And the plates that were with these bowls, again, they look similar in design, but these plates are actually false craft. So the plates don't actually go with these bowls per se, but I'm assuming like back in whatever year these originally came out, I think this kind of design must have just been really popular, and like everyone was kind of making stuff to look like it, because so that's 3 different companies that have all the same kind of design to their work. So I'll have to like look that up and everything. But I mean, even though the bowls like per se don't go with the plates, they still, you know, sit on it perfectly fine and all of that good stuff. So I thought that was just an awesome little find. And then also there, and I couldn't believe I found this, but this was hanging on a clothing rack at the very end. And some people, you know, when they go to rummage sales or stuff like that, like not everyone is super thorough. I'm not always super thorough, but I try to be super thorough. But I found this really nice fleecy, oh gosh, it's so soft. I'm not quite sure what it's made out of. Does it say? Let me find the tag. It just says acrylic, 100% acrylic, but it's super soft, and it is a Michael Kors scarf. It's just an infinity one. It has the MK logo on it. So I thought that was a great find. So this is one of those things, like I never know, like when I get home with my finds, if I'm keeping the stuff, if I'm selling it. It's always so hard sometimes. It's like, oh my gosh, I want to keep that. So I might hang on to this. Then like if I don't end up using it this winter, then maybe I'll sell it next year. But that is actually everything for my haul this week. I'm really pleased with everything that I purchased. I think I found some really awesome deals, some great stuff. I didn't get to go to all of the yard sales I was planning on going to, just because I wasn't feeling really well, but I'm still happy with everything that I got. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's haul. You had to let me know what you thought down in the comments. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you enjoy watching these types of videos, because there will be plenty more. As long as there are yard sales in the world, this girl is going to them. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.